If I were visiting from a city that is much more accessible than Toronto, I would be really disappointed. For every business with ground level access, there's 2 or 3 businesses with a single step or multiple steps. That would really affect and potentially prevent me from accessing some really interesting spaces that I'd want to explore and be a part of. With the StopGap initiative, we have been focusing on the single step issue. I went to Waterloo and was enrolled in their civil engineering program because I enjoy solving a problem. So I've been working as a structural engineer here at Blackwell since we've started with the StopGap initiative. I feel like I've been burning the candle at both ends. It really needs full-time focus. So I've asked for a leave. I'm a little bit freaked out because I'm diving into something that isn't as secure. I was a very physically active guy. I love being outside. One of my favorite sports was mountain biking. I was just graduated from school and living a dream and riding my bike every day. I came up short on a big jump, and in a split second, I left that life and was all of a sudden introduced to a world that's not well suited to someone who uses a wheelchair. With that came a lot of physical barriers. I never gave a single step a thought as an able-bodied guy, but now I do give that step a lot of thought. I see my inability to access a lot of those spaces as a real problem. Seven or 8 years ago, there was never any interest in spending money on retrofitting the step because oftentimes the business owner is not the owner of the building. In the back of my head, I started thinking about how we could give the business owner the responsibility of becoming accessible. And it all pointed towards a temporary measure.
Luke will put together these drawings for us, which kind of breaks down every piece of the ramp.
Each ramp is different and needs to be designed to accommodate that height. It is really simple. It's just a few pieces of wood. It all of a sudden makes accessibility affordable. It also circumvents a permitting issue. A business owner would have to apply for a permit to install a permanent ramp. Now, with a temporary ramp, it's not a permanent structure, it's a device whenever needed. We've built close to 400 ramps here in Toronto, and I can think of a few that have been really important to me, because before we hooked up the business with a ramp, I wasn't able to get in on my own. Now I can, and that's invaluable. The ability to independently access your city you can't put a price tag on that. I never really considered becoming an advocate. However, the little bit of effort that I've been able to spend on the initiative has gone so far, and it's raised a bunch of awareness about the issue, and it's going to be really exciting to see where this is going to go in the next year.